Air fryers are some of the most useful kitchen appliances that we have, being able to convert leftover pizza and fries into delicious crispy meals. However, despite the name, it doesn't fry anything, it's pretty much just a small convection oven. So then, how come everything in an air fryer turns out so crispy compared to a regular oven? In this video, we will go over what is inside of an air fryer, why the food turns out so crispy, and what makes air fryers different from regular ovens. Surprisingly, the air fryer only consists of three main parts. Of course, we have the non-stick basket for the food sitting at the bottom of an air fryer, with a compartment below for any residual oil. Right above the food, we have a heating element, usually heating food at around 400 Fahrenheit. Yes, here in Canada, even though we use Celsius for our weather and everything else, we still use Fahrenheit in cooking for some reason. Lastly, probably the most important component, we have a fan above the heating element that generates winds at high speeds. This wind then circulates within the air fryer, delivering heat energy all around the appliance to make sure everything inside is heated evenly. This is also why most air fryers are smaller than ovens, since less energy will be lost as the hot air circulates. So why does all of that work? In order to make food crispy, we need to get rid of their moisture quickly, through a process called the Maillard reaction under high heat, where the sugar and amino acids on the outside of the food turns into the golden brown crispy texture that we know and love in fried food. Normally, we would dip the food in oil to fry them, since oil transferred heat very efficiently. So the fries in a deep fryer turn very crispy as the oil quickly burns away the moisture on the outside, leaving the inside nice and soft. However, air is not a good conductor of heat because air molecules are too far apart for heat to transfer between them efficiently. So that's why we need fans on top of the heating element, since the faster airflow will transfer heat into the food faster. Air fryers are quite different from regular ovens, as ovens heat up still air inside the container slowly. This is useful for larger food items that need to be heated evenly, and why it takes them so long to preheat, since all the air inside the oven needs to be heated rather than just the small heating element inside an air fryer. Another praise for air fryers is the health benefits, since no oil is needed to make the food hot and crispy. But like we discussed earlier, air fried food won't be as crispy as deep fried food, since the moisture escapes a lot slower. So yes, we aren't frying anything. Air fryers are literally just small convection ovens marketed for the convenience and safety. These machines aren't hotter than a regular convection oven. The heat is just transferred more efficiently with less heat lost. And there we have it. Air fryers combine a heating element and a fan to blast food with very hot air to cook them, not fry them. Air fried food is crispy because the moisture on the food surface is quickly lost, leading to a crunchy and brown texture. Of course, a convection oven gets the job done as well, it's just a bit bigger. Air fryers are just appliances that use thermodynamics very efficiently, which is perfect for small counter spaces like the one I have. I hope that you all have learned something interesting today. Thank you for your time, and stay hydrated.